Hey, so ever since I tested positive, people have been wanting me to tell them what my symptoms were. So here's this video. I'm going to try to make it short and quick. So my symptoms are going to be different than most people's symptoms because I do have fibromyalgia. So fibromyalgia, I have constant pain, body aches, fatigue, brain fog. If you want to know more about fibromyalgia, let me know, and I'll try to do a video about that. But so at first it started on a Thursday. My symptoms were sneezing, runny nose, sneezing, runny nose. That's basically it on Thursday. Then Friday, still the same thing, but my nose ended up getting like extremely stuffy. I was kind of getting some body aches. I kind of felt a slight fever. I should say worse body aches. Slight fever, still sneezing, no coughing, no shortness of breath, none of that stuff. Friday night, I went to go put Vicks on, and my nose wasn't that stuffy, so I figured I could smell it because Vicks is extremely strong, but I could not smell anything. And then I went to go taste something, and my taste was completely gone. So I was like, oh no, I know that's a sign. Let me isolate myself. So Friday night I started isolation. I semi-warned the people that were closest to me, like my kid's father, because he had the children. I had literally just dropped him off at his house, but I had worn a mask in the car with him because I already knew I was feeling sick. Saturday, what's it, Saturday? Friday, sorry. So Saturday, my symptoms kind of got to like its worst. I felt the worst headache I ever felt in my life. It was just like pressure completely here and in my nose. Like I would move my head and it would feel like my brain was bouncing off my skull. And then my nose was, it was weird. My nose was not stuffy unless I laid down. If I laid down, then I could not breathe out of my nose at all. And then like the sinus pressure got kind of crazy. I was not eating because I lost my sense of smell and taste, so like it messes with your appetite, I guess. But I'm taking cold medicine, and I think that's what caused my nausea, is to constantly keep taking medication on an empty stomach. So that night I felt like I was going to throw up. The room was kind of spinning, so I have this little pad I use for my cramps, and it has like rice in it that you can heat up in the microwave. So I took some eucalyptus essential oils and I put it on there and I heated up, and I had laid it on my face, and I guess I was exhausted by this time because it was like 3:30 in the morning that I just passed out with that on my face. The next morning I woke up fine, other than having no smell still and limited amount of things I can taste. I can still taste salty, sweet, and sour. Oh, but I did get tested on, I had to wait till that Monday to get tested because I didn't want to go to school or send my son to school with me having symptoms, even if it was just the smell and taste being gone, because I know that's like a big symptom of COVID. So I had to wait 2 to 4 days for my test results to come back. So me and my son could not attend school or work. My son doesn't work, I work, until the test results came back. So they switched him to live streaming and I went to virtual classes. And work, I just can't go. If you want to know the process that I went through to go through a drive-through testing site, let me know. I'll make a video on that. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. I did get my test results back within 3 days, and then I had to continue to quarantine until 10 days after the first day I had symptoms, which was that Thursday. So my self-isolation is over, even though I'm not really going out, and I'm kind of still staying to myself. I'm just not in my room anymore. It was extremely hard being self-isolated in your room because your kids are not showing any signs of being sick. So if I would go out to common areas, I would have to wear my mask and wash my hands or sanitize. So that means no mommy in the kitchen cooking food for them. Thank the Lord I have a 15-year-old and 12-year-old, and they basically take care of themselves. They cook, they clean, they do their own laundry, and they help me with the little one. So I'm lucky enough to have older children. I would feel extremely bad for any mother that has to quarantine away from younger children that may be a single mother. Or I guess you would just have to risk getting your kids sick if you don't have any help. I'm not sure if I missed anything or if you guys have any other questions, but feel free to ask me. I'll try to answer as many as I can. That's it.